Welcome to SquareScore, a platform designed to improve the experience of both teachers and students through AI. Now let me show you how it works. Users start by setting up their accounts. Both teachers and student only need to provide their role, name, and email. For more information on privacy here at SquareScore, look at our privacy policy. Now let's move to creating a class. Once a teacher account is made, users will be taken to their home screen. Here is where all of the teacher users' classes will show up once they are created. To create a class, select a period and class name. On creation, the class will be added to the teacher's roster, and a message at the top will appear indicating success. To add students, teachers can either manually click on the class and go to the Participants tab, or click Add Students on the success notification joining a class. As a student is simple. After sign up, students click the Join Class button and simply enter the class code displayed on the teacher's upper right corner in the participant screen. After sending the join request, students will see a message in their home screen indicating that their request is pending. Once the request is made, teachers will see a pop-up asking whether to admit the student into the classroom. In the participant screen, teachers can click on the edit pencil and remove students as well as add or edit time-related accommodations. Accommodations are assignment-wide for that class, meaning that after setting them up once they will be set indefinitely for all assignments a student takes in that class. Let's move on to creating a short answer assignment. This page is a teacher's class home. This page acts as a hub for the class. Functionality from this page can also be observed in the nav bar. To create an assignment, we go to the Create page, and here we will select to make a short answer assignment, and we'll leave the adaptive switch off. Next, we have to input some assignment information such as the name, whether or not we want a time limit, half credit, the grading scale, due and assigned dates, and the students we want the assignment to go to. Decide how many questions you want in the bank and how many you want per student, then choose from the source type you want to use. In this case, we will utilize text, then paste in the source and add any necessary additional instructions, then click Generate. In this example, the questions are generated in real time. The time it takes largely depends on how many questions you need to generate. Once the questions are done generating, you will see a pop-up to preview the questions. Notice that each question also generates an expected response. This is to heighten grading accuracy and consistency, but responses outside of the expected will be taken if factually correct. To edit a question, simply click on it. When you are done, changes will propagate automatically. You can also add or remove a question by clicking on the button at the bottom of the page and in the corner of each question. After previewing the questions, users can move on to setting security features. Save and exit limits the sessions a student can have on an assignment to 1. While Lockdown detects and pauses an assignment, if a student changes window size or switches tab, teachers will have to unpause assignments from their end in that assignment's grade page shown later. On the student end, to take short answer assignments, they will navigate from their home screen into their class's assignments page. This is the main student page for each class. Grades are shown in the completed screen of the assignments page. Based off of the date set by the teacher, assignments are shown in the active, overdue, or upcoming pages of the assignment screen. On entry into the assignment, students type in their answers below each question and move between questions using the arrow icons. Let's skip ahead to the end of the assignment and submit it. Now it will be graded. This process can vary by how many questions were assigned to each student, but on average should take around 10 seconds. Now let's move to grades. A teacher's grade page is accessed through their class home or nav bar. Teachers can see assignments by individual student or by assignment. There is a search bar for both cases. Let's click to see the student's grades. Since only this assignment has been taken, it is the only one that shows up. Clicking on the assignment lets us view the student's performance. On this page, teachers can adjust how many points are given and the feedback for each question by clicking on them. This is the view for the assignment results. When teachers want students to see how they did and read the feedback, teachers can click to toggle the student review. On this page, teachers can also click on a student to see their individual results as was priorly shown. Once an assignment is open for student review, students can enter through the Completed tab on their assignment homepage. After clicking to enter the assignment, they can see the points, question, answer, and feedback for each question. If a student disagrees with how the AI graded something, they have the option to flag it. Once a question is flagged by a student, a message will appear in a teacher's results page. Teachers can go in and see the disputed question and correct it as necessary. Now it's time for adaptive multiple choice assignments. From the Create page, let's select multiple choice and toggle the adaptive on. Once again, we have to input some assignment details, which are slightly different to the ones for short answer assignments. Key differences are in the feedback format and the choices per question, then select the dates and students. To generate the questions, all that is necessary is a source. When the generate operation begins, a progress bar appears. Here the process is sped up, but on average, it should take about 80 seconds to complete. While it loads, let me talk more about adaptive multiple choice. Rather than a set number of questions, students can stop their assignment at the score that they desire. This score is called a SquareScore. Questions are generated at 3 difficulty levels. Students start at medium difficulty, and if correct, go to hard, answering harder questions correctly and awards more points, as does having a streak. Once generated, you will be able to see the questions, each with varying numbers of choices depending on the assignment preferences. Hovering over a choice provides an explanation as to why the choice is correct or why it is incorrect. Green shadows on choices indicate that they are correct. The number of questions for an assignment is currently fixed at 40 questions. A perfect score should finish after a streak of 16 correct answers, but on average, students will answer around 24 questions to get a square score of 100. Find out more about how square scores are calculated in the How It Works section of the Start page. Similar to the short answer assignment, AMCQ assignments have security features to toggle permissions for exiting the assignment. Now that the assignment is published, let's move to the student end. AMCQ assignments show up on the same pages as short answer assignments, with the differentiator being the tag that the assignment blocks have in their upper right corner. Once in the assignment, a lot is going on, so let's break it down. The timer is displayed in the upper left corner of the screen. Below that is the Save and Exit button if the feature is turned on. The Submit button sits in the upper right corner of the screen. Below that is the SquareScore, the measure for a student's grade for the assignment. The question is displayed in the center of the screen with the choices below. In the middle of these two sections is a hamburger icon. Clicking on this changes the format that the choices are displayed into a list style. Clicking back on the grid changes it to the classic style. A key feature introduced for AMCQ and MCQ assignments is Retype. Retype is a feature that makes students have to type in their answer. This not only allows them to strengthen typing skills, but also ensures that a student retains the information better, something that regular multiple choice assignments lack due to answering only being a button click. After the student types in their answer, the check button appears. If an answer is incorrect, students will see an explanation as to why they are incorrect and then will have to retype the correct choice. This feature is only present if instant feedback is enabled on setup. Subsequently, incorrect answers prompt square scores to go down, depending on the difficulty of the question that was answered incorrectly. When a student answers a question correctly, they are prompted with a success screen and will see their square score increase and their streak increase if applicable. SquareScore Beta launches August 1st with multiple choice, short answer, adaptive multiple choice, and adaptive short answer assignments.